Hey, how's it going, everyone? David here, and welcome to yet another Teen Wolf reaction. Hopefully, you've been enjoying the series. Hopefully, you are having a wonderful day today. Today's episode, we are diving into season 3, season 3B, episode number 4, or like I've been doing it, season 3, episode number 16. I did kind of like a continuation, and that's called Illuminated. So hopefully, man, hopefully we get a really good episode here. Obviously, a lot of things brewing up, mysterious sort of shit going on per usual. We know that. I've always said that this at least this season 3B has felt very terrifying at times, horror based, if you will. I wonder if there's going to be some sort of consequences as well with the whole Derek thing and what he had Peter do. Again, I wanted to kind of sort of figure out more about that. I felt like they cut away a lot in the previous episode when it came to that. Kira, if you know, obviously the reveal of her and the whole, you know, electrocuted shit that went down. We need answers from her as well. So I'm hoping to get a lot of answers in this episode. Obviously, this has been a pretty fun season so far. We're only 3 episodes in. We got plenty more to go. And so I'm looking forward to all that. But with that being said, guys, buckle your seatbelts. Let's ride. Oh, shoot, bro. They are creepy. Fuck, and where's Aiden at? Aiden's nowhere to be found. It's gonna happen. Oh, bro. Oh, shit. That's freaking creepy. Man, I swear. They always do things that make me question at the end. Like, what the heck? What does that even mean? Why did he just write down the same numbers next to it? What? All right, man. Season 3B, episode number 4, or also known as season 3, episode 16. If we do a continuation. Oh, that was a great episode, man. That was an absolutely great episode. That was a lot of fun. First things first, I think what do they call them, blacklight parties? That seems like a lot of fun. I don't know when we'll ever be able to do something along those lines with COVID and everything, and how slowly this thing is just not making any moves. But that looked like a lot of fun, man. I even like that guy with the Spider-Man mask DJing it up. That was pretty cool. I know that's a little side note and whatever, but I feel like the majority of the time we were at that party though. And so it just looked like a lot of fun. So I just want to put that out there. All right, so we dive into what has to be the most. I feel like I got a lot of information. That's just me, though. But these guys that were summoned from the Fireflies from the tree stump, and I keep calling it the tree stump. I know it has a name, but that's what I'm going to call it. They are all black with glowing yellow eyes, and I'm assuming they are either recruiting or branding people. But why? I still don't understand. I don't understand why. Do they go by the 5? Is that the group name that they're giving themselves? Or I'm not entirely sure. Nonetheless, the effects when it comes to them, you know, production-wise, look absolutely outstanding. I enjoyed a lot. I thought for sure that this would be a show that we really couldn't do stuff like that. And yes, we've had the Kanema, and yes, we've had little supernatural things happen, but for some reason the production has just, it's gone up every season, every single season, and they just expand as to what they can do. And so I don't think coming into season 1 we could have done anything like this. We're finally at, like I said, that production level that we can do some cool ass like effects and cool ass you know, people that we're dealing with. And so I like all the effects that, you know, show up when they're there. It seems as though they operate in the dark. That's something that can play a factor later on. We see that, you know, Kira, when she takes pictures of herself, or anyone takes a picture of her with flash, there seems to be a glowing sort of field around her. And at first I just thought that like maybe it was some force field that's protecting her. At first I thought it was fire. I don't know why. But then when Scott was looking at her with his sort of alpha vision, I guess you can say, it was a fox. The little force field around her is like a fox. I thought it was a werewolf. Somebody mentioned La Loba, which is she-wolf or whatever. It made sense. We haven't seen anything since they mentioned it, so I thought that was her. But anyways, he said it was like a fox. Some that's gonna play a factor at some point, whether she's gonna help them get rid of this group that's come, or whatever the case may be. That's gonna play into something, for sure. Other things that are going on, obviously, with Isaac and what happened in the previous episode. Mr. Argent and Allison find him stunned, laying on the ground, panicked, and so, obviously beating up a wolf brings out the wolf in them. So that's exactly what Mr. Argent did. Got Isaac to come to. Isaac then starts to explain what attacked him, and almost instantly, Mr. Argent figures out, oh, they're after me. They're looking for me, or whatever. So he has he has one of those masks that they're using. Again, I don't know what to refer to them as. Are they going to be considered the 5? I don't know. But he has one of the masks that they're potentially looking for. I don't know what their mission is, to be honest, but he has that. We find that out pretty early. We then see a scene of him, looking as though he died, but I don't think he died. There's no way. They wouldn't have let him die off screen and then just kind of show the aftermath leading up to the death. Like, we would have saw something, right? So that's a little confusing. The other thing that's kind of confusing is when obviously Styles retraced his footsteps, figured that, where, I forget that guy's name. Harrow. Villain from the last episode. He retraced the steps, got to the room, and then retraced the same numbers right next to it. Like, why though? Actually, I think I just figured out why. I'm gonna watch this again. Oh. At first I thought that he was writing it next to it because it was him that wrote it. Yeah, dude, I have no idea. Because it's not his handwriting. Why would he write it right next to it? The exact same thing. Huh. I swear, they give you the answers, but they're like, are you smart enough to figure it out before we reveal it to you? Or what? And I'm always dumb. I always feel so dumb after watching an episode. I'm always like, I know it. I got it. And then they're like, do you? Do you though? Do you really have it? And now I'm like, no, I don't have it. I have no idea what's going on. I have no freaking idea what's going on. Another thing I wanted to mention too is that I think it's really cool, away from the show, I think it's really cool that there are twins, like that twins exist. Like, I find that so cool. Hold on. I'm trying to see. Yeah, like, I find that so fascinating that there are people that look the exact same. That's nuts. That's so crazy. But anyways, yeah, I thought I knew. I guess I don't know. That's frustrating, man. Every time I feel like I'm like, oh, I got it. This is what's happening. Nah, you don't got nothing. I guess the only other thing that I can talk about is just obviously the first time Scott is spotted with Kira holding hands. At least Allison, spotted it or whatever. She's obviously got something going on with Isaac. So I'm not entirely sure I understand the way she was looking. Again, I guess since they're exes, then it's understandable. But why not just be like, look, I'm talking to Isaac, you're talking to Kira, we're good to go here. We're good to go. But that's the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. With that being said, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.